leaving Canberra to return to Paris.
I want command, you know.
The French ambassador has been recalled from his post.
I'm very sad to be forced to leave, albeit there needs to be some reassessment being made.
He departs frustrated at what's transpired.
An incredible, clumsy, inadequate, un-Australian situation.
With no notice, Australia scrapped a $90 billion contract for conventional French submarines, instead partnering with the US and Britain for nuclear-powered subs. French President Emmanuel Macron's extraordinary escalation has seen his ambassadors in both Canberra and Washington recalled, an unprecedented move between such close allies.
I think this has been a huge mistake, a very, very bad handling of a partnership, because it was not a contract, it was a partnership. A trust partnership that's supposed to be based on trust, mutual understanding.
Australia knew France was angry.
I absolutely understand their disappointment. There's no doubt that these are very difficult issues to manage.
But wasn't expecting this. On learning of the diplomatic disaster, the Foreign Minister's office released a statement that notes with regret France's decision to recall its ambassador, but insists Australia's actions have been in accordance with clear and communicated national security interests. Washington is finding the atmosphere frosty too.
It was clear from the discussion that there is still much work to do.
France is angered not just at the loss of a lucrative defence contract, but at being excluded from the strategic manoeuvring.
When commercial decisions, strategic decisions, frankly, of this nature are made, of course it's difficult, and I don't shy away from that.
No one has tried to contact me, neither today nor yesterday.
The French were blindsided by this decision, and Mr Morrison should have done much more to protect the relationship.
The stoush is threatening to spill over from the defence realm to trade talks. Australia is in the midst of negotiations for a free trade agreement with the European Union, and now France's European Affairs Minister is questioning whether Australia can be trusted.
I'm very easy. And
on his way out, France's ambassador said there was a good prospect of repairing the relationship if Australia is genuine.
Real Aussies, people who understand what it means to be mates, what it means to look at each other's back, is for me the most important. Thank you, guys.
A parting message, but it won't be the final word.
Au revoir.
Melissa Clarke, ABC News, Canberra.
And Europe correspondent Isabella Higgins joins us from London. Isabella, the ambassador is on his way back to Paris. Does this put our free trade negotiations at risk?
Well, Jess, the future of this deal certainly looks uncertain. The French Minister for European Affairs did not mince his words when speaking on European television. He said Australia cannot be trusted, and he is one of the key people who will be at the negotiating table in the final rounds of negotiations on this deal. Now, France alone couldn't stop this deal, but they are a very powerful figure in the European Union. They are set to take over its presidency very soon, and the final rounds of negotiations are set to happen in the coming months. So this will be a question of whether France's influence over other parties is persuasive enough to grind this deal to a halt. So there's certainly a lot at stake here for Australia's economy, for Australia's trade, if that relationship with France can't be smoothed over in the coming months, Jess.
Isabella Higgins, thank you.